Hello everyone, here are the latest market news on April 2nd, 2019. Erdogan defeats on Turkish election. President Recep Tayyip Erdogan confronted the prospect of a stunning political defeat on Monday, as local voting in Turkey showed his party has lost the capital, Ankara, and possibly Istanbul, its largest city and his key base of support for many years. The results of the municipal balloting on Sunday from around the country was a telling barometer of Mr. Erdogan's weakened standing with voters, as Turkey's economy has fallen into recession and he has assumed sweeping new executive power. Mr. Erdogan claimed victory over all the elections, pointing to results that showed his party 15 points ahead of the opposition, Republic People's Party, in districts nationwide. But for the first time in his political career, Mr. Erdogan has tasted defeat not only in mayoral races in the center of Turkish political power, Ankara, but his hometown, Istanbul, the country's business center. Oil rises to 5-month high on firmer China data. Oil prices climbed to nearly 5-month highs on Tuesday, supported by firm Chinese economy data that eased demand concerns, the possibility of more sanctions against Iran and further Venezuelan supply disruptions. Brent oil rose 15 cents or 0.2% to $69.16 a barrel by 0636 GMT, having earlier touched $69.50, the highest since mid-November. WTI futures rose 14 cents or 0.2% to $61.73 a barrel, after earlier rising above $62 for the first time since early November. Positive data from the world's biggest economies, the United States and China, bolstered prices, with China's manufacturing sector unexpectedly returning to growth for the first time in 4 months during March, figures showed on Monday. Bitcoin suddenly rose about $5,000. Bitcoin climbed suddenly on Tuesday to the highest level since November, leading a surge in virtual currencies and ending 3 months of calm in $160 billion market. While sudden swings in Bitcoin are nothing new, price action in the virtual currency has been relatively subdued this year as investors waited the prospects for more mainstream adoption after last year's 74% crash. Market participants say big buy or sell orders in Bitcoin can often lead to outsized moves, in parts because volume is spread across dozens of venues. Trend-following individual investors can also exacerbate volatility. The Bitcoin market and crypto market in general continues to be small relative to the rest of the markets and emotional. It's still very much subject of waves of enthusiasm. I don't think today is anything special other than a temporary enthusiasm, said analyst from Kinetic Capital. Twitter uses fake accounts to promote Netanyahu. An Israeli watchdog group has found a network of hundreds of social media accounts, many of them fake, used to smear opponents of Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu in next week's election and to amplify the messages of his Likud party, according to a report to be released Monday. The messages posted on the network's Twitter and Facebook accounts are frequently reposted by prominent Likud campaign officials and by the Prime Minister's son, Yair Netanyahu, the report says. The network's activity has intensified almost fivefold since the election was called in December, the report said, and is mobilized at climatic moments for Netanyahu, such as announcement of the indictment against him.